Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome back to Path of Exile. We have good news and bad news. Bad news first. I died, so we're no longer in Hardcore League, unfortunately. Good news is I finally beat Dominus. He is one tough son of a bitch, my god. I probably should have leveled a little bit more before taking him on, but here we are at level 36, still with the Necromancer, the Witch, with a whole bunch of nasty little minions that please me greatly. And we're doing some Act 4 content. Now, as soon as I got to Act 4, I was like, hey, I haven't seen anything of Act 4. I've been really excited for this. And I thought, why not share my excitement with you guys? That could be fun. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have fun with it at least. So before we go on, we're in some sort of aqueduct system here. Let me just tell you what's changed with the build. We do in fact have Raise Spectre now. This is a skill that I haven't really played with at all previously. It came up, it sort of fits with the build, I guess. So I went for it. And I've gone, as a result, I've gone up here to get the +1 maximum Spectre dealio. And I'll probably get these two passives as well. And then it's like, you know, sky's the limit after that. We can party. We got all the major passives of the build, and we can just do some crazy things after that. So I'm looking forward to that. But without any further gilding the lily and no more ado, let's jump into it. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. That was a big thing. Alright, what the shit is all this now? Like I said, guys, I haven't seen any Act 4 content. So this is all new to me. This is curious. I mean, what are they? Volfallen, okay. Pale Blackguard. Alright, well they seem to be chewing through my zombies a little bit faster than I would necessarily like. But what is this thing over here? I don't know, man. I should probably be paying more attention. So we've got a skill gem from this. Okay, there we go. Wild Strike, your melee weapon, rather, strikes an enemy, converting some of the damage to a random element. Then, depending on the element chosen, it releases an explosion, an arcing bolt of lightning, or an icy wave. Interesting. I'm tempted to say that's new, but then again, it might not be, and I've just forgotten. Alright, let's get some specters here. Infested Vulture, interesting. Okay, I'll take a couple of these motherfuckers. Oh man, look at them go. They're like moth lizards. I don't know. Let's just keep going here. What the hell is this maelstrom? Okay. So I'll be honest, I did kind of like burn through the Act 3 content, so I'm not entirely sure if it foreshadowed the story we can expect in Act 4, but the Gemling Queen showed up after I beat Dominus and kind of foreshadowed some shit, but not really. She was extremely cryptic, as you would expect. But there's supposedly some other threat. And maybe it has to do with... Again, there's probably hints to all this stuff throughout the game that I've just missed. There's certainly no shortage of flavor text out in the world. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that... Because I remember reading, or rather hearing, sort of an audio log type thing in Act 1. Oh, summon skeletons, okay. Not that I need it, but it's always nice to get another skill gem. Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself there. Talking to myself, rather. Yeah, there was an audio log type thing that hinted at, or rather mentioned, that the soil of Rayclast rejects the dead, or something along those lines. Now, I'm not actually sure why that is. Maybe it has something to do with what we're doing here. Bone Circlet. Oh, hang on, wait a second. Oh shit! If I can link that, that's gonna fetch me a a chrome thingamabob. I'm finding... I was playing a Templar the other day in my own time, and I'm finding a shitload of, like, what do you call it? 3 colored items, or chromatic items, if you will. They're not linked, so I've still got to link them to be able to sell them for a chromatic orb or whatever the hell it's called. But I'm finding a shitload of them, man, which is really interesting. I should turn on my abilities here. I've got too many skills, so I've run out of space here, but that's alright. Loose crate. We do have a Val corrupted area. Do I want to go for it? I mean, like, I do, but... Alright, we're only 5 minutes in. Let's do it. Get in there, man. This is probably gonna hand our shit to us. Old school. Okay. Alright. Wait, what is this? Discipline. Yep, we'll level that up for sure. Man, I can't handle these snake things. They're just a little bit too fast. Speaking of fast, though, desync cured, man. It's a beautiful thing. So, again, I don't know the technicalities of it, but you can, lockstep, I think they call it, something like that. It sounds like some sort of dance move. I'm not sure how it works, but I know the result. It ties the syncing to... I don't know. You know what? I really don't know. All I know is it's somehow tied to your ping. So, the lower the ping, the better experience you're going to have. Basically. I really want to use those vile staffs, but I'm not a strength character, which is unfortunate. So, if we go to the ping for a second here, you know, it's fairly decent. So, what happens is you click, it waits for the ping, and then the action happens. So, if it's a low ping, you won't really notice a delay. If your ping is high, you will notice a delay. That's basically how it works. But considering I've got decent ping, it basically means absolutely no lag and no desync for me. It is spectacular, man. It's fucking brilliant, man. I don't know what I was trying to go for there. Alright. I'm really happy with this character, as I'm sure I've said before. This is definitely my playstyle. I'm all about that necromancy, baby. I wish I knew. I'd like to see I'd like to see a psychiatrist or something. But you see, you'd need to see one that totally understood the phenomenon that is gaming, right? Because otherwise they'd probably commit you, which is not something I'm particularly interested. I'll be perfectly honest with you. But I'd like to see a psychiatrist to like delve into the deep underbelly of my psyche. Oh fuck! This is suddenly a situation. Let's drop the big old Val skeletons. Yeah, to delve into the deepness of whatever in my brain and try and figure out why I enjoy the concept of necromancy so much. Summoning the dead and shit. Because it's not just a matter of having minions and basically having things being subordinate to you. Because that's I would imagine would be quite a classic, I don't know, some sort of control complex thing, having to be in control or something. I don't know, this is all just like pseudo-psychology that I'm spouting here. I am absolutely not qualified to comment on this. But like, why corpses? You watch, I'm like some sort of, like closet serial killer or something, and I don't even know. Vile lightning strike, okay. That was short and fairly easy. I'm pleased with that. Get our corpses back up and running. Now what can we turn into things? Ancient construct, okay. What is that? Oh, one of those. I don't like those things, man. Vile Fallen. I much prefer these guys. Have we got any more Vile Fallen? Ancient construct. There we go. I'll take these motherfuckers. Now, I understand there is strategy involved in which specters you take. I admit I am ignoring this strategy. I just sort of pick what looks cool. Although I do like to go... I did sort of break my own rule there, not picking the constructs, but I do usually like to go ranged specters, just because they're a little bit more survivable, and plus it's, you know, I haven't got any ranged minions otherwise. I mean, there's no such thing really. Alright, that is sorted out. Let's keep going. I like this area, I must admit. You know what I forget to do? I keep forgetting to use my skeletons, as in my regular skeletons, not the Var ones. They're probably going to help me out. Look at this, man. They're just beating them back. They don't stand a chance. A snowball's chance in hell, as they say. So clearly, everything here, they're all zombies. So I'm already interested, because I like the idea of zombies, and I like fighting them and controlling them and whatnot. So I didn't mean to pick that up. That's okay. And what were these called? Hang on. Infested vulture, but infested with what, man? Are we even going the right way? What the fuck is that? Supposedly, what is it like? Was it 12? For some reason, I always get the numbers 9 and 12 mixed up. I don't know why. It's either 9 or 12 new bosses in Act 4. In Awakening. This is all... Look at this, man. This is beautiful. I would say the animation and general design, or if we want to simplify it, the quote-unquote graphics of Path of Exile, I would dub them as inconsistent, but when they're good, they're really fucking good, in my opinion. I think we can probably keep going up that way. I would imagine. Let's have a look. How are we going for time? Splendid, not even halfway through. I love it. I love it every minute of it. Okay. This surely... Okay, yeah, this has to be the right way. So yeah, I'm hoping for some sort of greater malevolent evil thing. Because I admit, while I like the guy's name, Dominus is kind of a boring villain as far as I'm concerned. I want to know more about the Gemlings. And what was it? The something or other rebellion thing? Again, this stuff might all be included in the various things you can read throughout the game in earlier acts. And maybe I'm just lazy and haven't read them. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm already excited, I'm already intrigued by whatever the fuck that thing flying above is. That's got me both concerned and titillated. I don't think it's one of these infested vultures. It looks very big. Now the question is, are we going to see it at the end of this level, or is it more an end boss type thing? Considering there are substantially more bosses in Act 4, as I'm given to understand, we might see it sooner rather than later. It's filling... Ah! Okay. It's filling me with childlike glee. And possibly delight. Like, simultaneously. And you know that's a serious thing. When you've got both glee and delight working in tandem, you know shit's gotten real. Okay, this looks like it might be a dead end. We'll see. I should probably check the level of this area to sort of gauge how well we're doing. Like, we're really mowing through everything without a problem. But is that because we're over level? See, here's the thing. Like, I know they've rebalanced the leveling. What are we? Level 33 area, and we're level 36. I know they've sort of rebalanced the whole level scaling, or perhaps more accurately, I don't know what you call these things, but basically the rate at which you gain experience. to compensate for Act 4. I'm aware of this. But I have to comment that all the way up to... Explain around. No, please. Actually, I should check the stuff that I got, because I got some fancy attire here. Increased energy shield. I don't know. We have got some evasion going. 29 physical damage, reflected. Oh, alright, I'll give it a try. Otherwise, what's all this about? That's probably not good. We'll run with it for now. Yeah, they've adjusted the leveling for Awakening. However, all the way up to Dominus, I am always, supposedly, over-leveled for the area. By, in some cases, 5 levels. You know, and still the case. I'm still supposedly over-leveled for this area. However, Dominus hands my shit to me like nobody's business. You know, on a silver platter, man. So I just don't know how to take that. Like, does that mean I should have leveled more? I should have been grinding? I was going to say... Ah, okay. Is this what that thing was? I was expecting it to be bigger. Alright. We're kicking its ass, though. Superior life gain on hit. Oh, yes, please. I wonder if I can attach that to my minions. That would be pretty sexy. So yeah, what's the deal with Dominus? I mean, the way I see it, it's one of two cases. Either you've got to grind to defeat him comfortably, or you've got to be lucky or play really well. But then again, so much of this game relies on your build and your items. I don't know if it should... I mean... I have been reading the forums on occasion, and they do mention how some bosses, and this is an idea that they're trying to focus on more going forward. The idea of bosses not just being meat shields, they're actual there's strategies with fighting them, and that's cool. But is Dominus one of those bosses? I don't know. He killed me twice, I'm pretty sure. I beat him on the 3rd time. That's better than I've done previously, so maybe maybe comparatively he is easier. Then again, it might also be the build. This build rocks the socks off of every enemy except Dominus, because he just chewed through my minions so quick. And then it's this, like, thank God for, or thank the gods, if you will, for Desecrate, so I could get some more corpses. But otherwise, Jesus H. Christ, I would have been screwed. Like nobody's business. Ah, keep right. You know what? Skeletons. You can deal with that, sir. And or madam. I love it. It'd be good if the skeletons wore armor, like the mob skeletons. That'd be nice. See, I see all these weapons, like sometimes death bow. Oh yes, death bow. When someone tries to blow you up, not because of who you are, but for other reasons altogether. That's of course a reference to Death Blow from Seinfeld. Rochelle. I see all these, like, particularly whenever I see bone equipment, I'm like, oh yes, sir. Give me some of that bone shit. But it's always a character. Highgate. Okay, that's where we want to go. It's always a character for a different type of character, one that I'm not playing. You know. Actually, that wasn't bad. That took like less than 20 minutes to get through, and really, I was dawdling. Okay, the Highgate holds a secret to the true origin of the gems. Cleanse the mountain of those. Blah, 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 blah. Do not disappoint. Okay. At least we know it holds a true origin of the gems. I'm excited. Let's do it. I imagine this is going to be our new hub area. Alright, what do we got? Okay. A slightly Asian flavor straight off the bat. Interesting. I mean, that's the initial idea I get from that, but I don't know. We've got peacocks. Mm-hmm. Curious. Alright. Highgate, Highgate. Interesting. So just, oh, what the shit is this? Okay, what do we got? Rideable dinosaurs here. Is that right, or is that... Oh no, that might be a mower in armor. Still, actually, wait a second. No, that looks... I don't know, man. It's still pretty cool. Alright, Lady Dahlia? Diala, rather? Dahlia is something else entirely. Diala. Let's drum that into our minds. Interesting. Okay, I'm definitely getting an Asian vibe from all this. This is, I suppose, a nice change of scenery. Something we haven't seen before. The dried lake. I might keep this a short episode. But yeah, let's talk to all the quest givers, I suppose.
We opened the gates to you for two reasons only. Dominus and piety. They made themselves our enemies. You made them dead. Now, Oyan believes the beast is our enemy. Perhaps you can make it dead as well. I have seen the look in Piety's eyes. I see the look in your eyes, which it is not as different as I had hoped. No matter. The knife in your hand is better than the spear in the rack.
There we go. I don't know if you hope it worked. I've upped the tried to up the volume of the game just while I go through all these quest giver dialogues, so at least you can hear what's going on. Hopefully.
You will be remembered.
Let's go check out the rest of them.
You are most welcome here, sister. What you did back there in San was truly
terrifying. Don't get me wrong. Piety, the rest, they had it coming. But there's no one like them. These Marrakech, they're good people.
She knows that. Please, sister, ignore Bataris. Bye.
This I'll come to last, because I feel like that's... I don't know. That's leading somewhere special. Let's have a look. Diala. The Gemling Queen.
The time has come, not a cockroach, to crawl up into the bowels of this nightmare, traverse its innards, and rip out its corrupted heart. Oyun will help us. Go on now. Hobnob with the Marrakech matriarch. Learn what needs to be learned, and quickly. There's a filthy darkness down in that mountain, and it's reeking with impatience to meet you.
I suppose I never really paid heed to the title of the new expansion, The Awakening. What's Awakening? Alright, let's...
Ta-ta, not a cockroach.
Not a cockroach. I love some of the dialogue in this game.
You come to us, a woman like us, and yet nothing like us. While we cloak ourselves in tradition and war, you cloak yourself in thaumaturgy and fear. And that is why you will kill the beast within the mountain. Lady Diala has told me this. She has much faith in you, which, the question is, can we Marrakech share in her faith? Sekema Deshret sealed the mines, trapped the nightmare within its black den. The beast should never have been imprisoned. The beast should have been destroyed, yet for all her ferocity, it seemed that Deshret lacked the courage to do so. And now, after 2 centuries guarding this hole in the ground, this Akara lacks the strength. But you are not Deshret, and you are not one of us. You will succeed where we have failed. Deshret's banner will break the seal and open the mines. It was taken from her when she fell to Vol, the brittle emperor. Take the stairs to the southwest. Descend to the dried lake. You shall have no trouble finding the brittle emperor. You'll smell him before you see him. Bring Deshret's banner home, and you will be free to pass into the darkness as you wish.
Interesting. So we're looking at some sort of
Our hopes are with you.
all-female culture here, or perhaps predominantly female. Thought I saw a dude over there, but you never know.
You have come to Tasun, the augur of lost dreams. I see into the gloom. I hear whispers of trembling heart and blackened soul. If you seek enlightenment, find a torch. If you seek to understand the nightmare, I can help you feel your way through the darkness. I stare into the eyes of madness, Witch. I see a hunger for power that nightmare would most generously satiate, should you choose to ask it.
Curious. Oh, divination cards, right. I do have a few of these, but not on me. They're in my storage. I believe you can, once you collect a few of the same set, you can get skill gems from them? You can get something from them.
Of
Cool,
course.
I gotta collect a hell of a lot more though before they can be of use. This I know. Okay, is that everyone? Looks like it might be. Oh yeah, well, they're at the door, the big door. Okay. Nope. Okay. I think we've explored everything. What do we got here? The entrance to the mines is blocked by Deshret's seal. Ah, okay. So I imagine this might be... This is the imprisonment thingy that the leader woman, I don't know, she looked sort of regal, was talking about. And then just put down the game volume. Oh yeah, there we go. Interesting, okay. So we've got to go out and maybe kill a bunch of bosses and then we come back and kill the big boss. I imagine that might be what's going on here. Curious, curious. Anyway, guys, no more rambling. I'll come back next episode to continue on with our Act 4 journeys. It's looking pretty interesting so far. So far? What? It's like an erroneous Y in there for some reason. Anyway, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And taste the game! If you are so inclined. Check out my music at ricardoestarte.com. Link in the description. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.